If you're hitting the gym every day and still not seeing progress, chances are you're doing too much. Progress happens when you rest, not when you crash another workout. You're not lazy for taking a day off, you're smart. So in this video, I'm gonna show you why rest is important, the types of rest, and tips to recover properly. So let's talk about the science behind recovery. See, when you work out, you actually break the muscles, you're not building them. But before you actually cancel your gym membership, you need to understand this. This is good, it's called micro trauma, and by doing tiny fractures in your muscles, your body will later want to repair it, so you won't be able to break them as easily, and this will actually make your muscles bigger and stronger. This is why we go to the gym and why we exercise. So if you don't give yourself time to rest, you won't actually repair the muscles. They will always be in a broken state, and you won't be able to exercise properly because you're fatigued. And also, let's talk about the fuel. During a workout, your body will primarily fuel up on glycogen. Glycogen is like carbs stored inside the muscle. So if you burn all your glycogen, you don't have any energy left for another workout, and you need to give yourself time to replenish your glycogen levels so you can then hit another workout with full energy and actually get gains and get progress. But rest isn't just for the body, it's also for the mind. If you don't give your mind time to reset and to rest properly, your decision making, your focus, and your reaction time will go down. It will be horrible. So I'm not only talking about rest as in working out. Every other part of your life depends on you resting. You can't just work 24/7. You need to give even your mind time to rest to actually be able to work properly. So now that you hopefully understand why rest is important, let's talk about the types of rest. There's two main types of rest: active rest and passive rest. You've probably heard of them before. Active rest is when you actually still work out a little bit, but it's very minimal. You're not even straining your muscles. This could be walking, stretching, doing yoga, all that stuff. And passive rest is the rest most of us imagine, laying on the couch, sleeping, and just not doing anything. So I want you to use each type of rest. If you're a little sore, or you may have lactic acid buildup and you want to flush it out, you should do active rest because it promotes blood flow and it will actually flush out all the toxins in your muscles. But if you're injured or you're mentally and physically drained, you should actually do passive rest to let yourself recover fully and don't strain anything. So far in this video, I've taught you why rest is important, the different types of rest, and I still have 3 tips to rest properly. So let's talk about nutrition. Post-workout meals are crucial, and a lot of people actually skip them because they think, oh, they're not important, I ate before the workout. And they're even more important if you're working out fasted. And if you don't, you still need to consume something after the workout. Let me explain why. If you work out, your body will burn calories, and if you're fasted, those are calories and you're already on a negative calorie intake right out the door. So you want to actually consume that at most 30 minutes after a workout if you're working out fasted. If you're not working out fasted, you have up to 90 minutes to actually eat some calories, and actually fuel up, so you're not gonna lose hypertrophy, so you're not gonna lose muscle or strength. Well, what should your post-workout meal have? Well, a lot of you probably thought protein, and you're right. Protein is composed of amino acids, and amino acids are the building blocks for muscles. So if you don't take in protein, you're not going to be able to build muscles because you don't have the materials to actually build them. Then you of course need carbs. Carbs are the energy source in your body, and if you don't consume them, you don't have energy. Pretty self-explanatory. And also you need electrolytes, because during a workout, especially a high volume one, or one where you sweat a lot, you're gonna get a lot of them. You're gonna use a lot of them. So you need to actually replenish them with an electrolyte mix, or even just something like getting the electrolytes from different sources. Next is sleep. And I think this is pretty self-explanatory, but a lot of people actually don't get enough sleep, which is actually worrying. So let me explain to you why sleep is very important if you want to build muscle and strength. See, during your sleep is when your body will actually produce the most human growth hormone. And this hormone is responsible not only for your growth, but also for your muscle growth. So if you're not sleeping enough and you're not getting enough deep sleep, you're not gonna build your muscles. And you're also gonna have worse mental focus because you're gonna be mentally and physically trained. You're not giving them time to actually rest properly. So you definitely need to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. But you may be one of those people who have tried almost anything and they can't get enough sleep. So let me tell you some tips to actually sleep better. Go to sleep at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. Then also stop consuming caffeine at least 8 to 12 hours before your bedtime. Kill your screens 30 to 60 minutes before your bedtime. And keep your room quiet, dark, and cold. And if that doesn't help, you can take a warm shower before sleeping, because that will actually help your body cool down your body temperature, which is good for sleep. And if none of that helps, you can take a sleep supplement like magnesium. If you do all the things I've told you, you will improve your rest by a lot. But if you want to take it up a notch, you need to track your recovery. See, you can't actually measure something if you don't track it. So here are the 3 ways I found that work perfectly for tracking your recovery. The first way is to actually listen to your body. Your body is perfectly designed, and it will actually tell you if it's tired, like soreness, or you might find some pain in your shoulder or something. That might be a cause of not enough rest. Number 2 is actually listen to your body, but your mind. See, if you're easily triggered, or you're overwhelmed, or demotivated, that might be a cause of poor rest. You need to reflect and think about your emotions. And number 3, this is just a fancy asset and it's not necessary. A fitness tracker like an Apple Watch or an Oura Ring. Those can all improve your recovery because they can track your heart rate variability and your resting heart rate, and that can tell you a lot about your body. So take your gains seriously and prioritize your recovery. And if you enjoyed the video, click the like button and leave a comment. And go watch this video, which you think you might like, or this one, which is my latest upload. It's an absolute banger. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.